Behind uses against them. Yeah.
Oh, you tried to predict it, red.
Of course.
Hey guys, last thing. We have to. The shuttle tomorrow is at 2 p.m. I want everyone in the room tomorrow, latest by 1:30. Okay.
1:30 boys.
1:30 latest, but try to be here earlier. Okay.
Ooh.
And so we've already prepped for DRX. This I think we all know it's our most important. So I don't want to prep for all 3 teams at once. After our DRX game, we have like 2 or 3 hours to prep for our next 2 matches.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then we play 2 games instead.
Then we play 2 games instead. So I'm going to use the time tomorrow to just prep, and we can watch their games. We can prep together, talk about as a team. But let's just really focus on the DRX game for tomorrow. Okay? That's gonna be the big thing.
Hey, if you lose 1 game, you're out.
If we lose to DRX, we're basically out.
Yeah.
As the last NA team left, it kind of felt like, I mean, it definitely felt like there was a lot of pressure on our shoulders because obviously we want to make NA look good, and it felt like a lot of blame was kind of being put on NA as a whole. It's just, especially after TSM's somewhat like very lackluster performance. It definitely didn't feel good like going into Sunday, like because obviously like you want to compete to not only like make it out, but also like show how good you are, not compete to just show you're not terrible. You know, like it feels like it felt a little different going into that day. Like it felt like we were playing for pride a little bit, and that's not really what you'd like to play for.
It definitely felt different because of all the criticism, all the I would say like hate on like social media towards NA, and I guess just the North American teams, right? There was a lot of pressure on us. I knew it's gonna be an important and really hard and tough day, but I've had worse, I've had better, so I was pretty prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, esports fans of all ages, welcome to the very final day of Worlds 2020 Groups competition.
You know, what do we think? We think there's a chance. There's always a chance for North America to get out of the group, but it's going to be a tough road for Flyquest, and it starts here. This is pretty much a must-win against DRX. Have to look at the position in this game, but now maybe getting a pick here on Senna, no flash.
Nicely done with a deadly flourish, and Turtle, his aim is true. DRX is low health on multiple players, but the same can be said for Flyquest. Pioshik's able to make the play. There goes the sleep. There comes the Senna ulti. Power of Evil's the first one to fall, and here comes Carrier right back into the fight. Looking for the kill onto Ignar off to the left. He's able to find it. He's able to grab the kill onto Santorin, and Doran picks up another. Flyquest is destroyed as Power of Evil tries to protect himself, but the Emperor's Divide will not keep the kingdom standing. DRX pushing right on to the next turret.
Let's go back to our living room. Yeah. Do they have interviews and stuff? Or? No.
Sadly, we couldn't get the win against DRX in the first game. That was quite sad because I feel like we have the potential to beat them. But obviously they were a team in both days we didn't face them, and they just obviously outperformed us. So deserve win from them. And afterwards we kind of knew there's like a slimmer of hope, a few L wins, but after they lost, we were obviously out. So we just wanted to show as a team afterwards. We just wanted to show how good we are.
Rain, Dracos, and Frosk are standing by to get you into top versus Flyquest. Take it away.
And we'll see what the response is. It looks like it's going to be a collapse. Here comes Graves across mid lane. They're going to fight for this.
And the ward here, very easy for TS to predict. This would be relevant. Keep our eyes though on where the damage is going to go. That's going to be flat forward. That's going to be a taunt onto 2. Do they win out in the sustained fight though? Because Santorin is already level 2 and he does so much sustained damage. Still a squishy little Bambi action there though, so he's going to have to back off. Yandro now running for the life, going through, and that's going to be first blood coming in for Flyquest. An excellent start. TS did have to get back there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, no issue night now.
Fedekens.
Graves! Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yo, look, we're gonna... No,
we can. No, bunny.
Nice.
I'm gonna go mid. Slowly.
I'm going mid.
Guys, don't die.
I have ulti in like 10 seconds, guys, okay? Yeah.
Guys, I'm pressuring them. I woke up. I pressure them. Just hit.
Yo,
just fight. Guys, Galio. Get it.
Alter.
Fight, let's go. Flyquest, let's go. Let's go to home. Let's go home, baby. Woo! Let's go home, baby.
I think being top esports definitely shows that we can compete with the best, which is not something people were even like debating if we could before.
That was honestly the biggest win of the year for me. I felt really amazing after that win. Can't really put it in words that much. Just really happy.
I think taking 1 out of 4 games from 2 of the top teams in the tournament, you know, makes some sense. I think we could probably have done a little bit better than we did, but at the end of the day, like, that's the way it panned out. So it was just nice to be able to have a win that wasn't just against like a wildcard team.
We won. I think it was a really, really great win. Everyone of us was really, really happy. And we didn't stop at that time. We went to the UL game saying as well, like, we don't want to lose against them. We want to win 1 more game and end on a win. And we did that too.
Unicorns love Flyquest. Final games we get to see from both these teams. They're now flashing forward. That's going to be a big knock, but really only connecting on Ignite Power Beam. Meantime, in the back line, they pulled through, and that's going to be it. Massive fight coming in. Gadget getting isolated, getting picked off. Anonisic trying to get anything back, but it's not going to happen. Quadra kill for PoE. Oh, and he's on the hunt for the picks. That's the TP out. Wild Turtle wants to cancel. Flyquest gonna finish their tournament in style. Take down TES, take down the LCL, and the Unicorns of Love. Flyquest and the 2020 World Championships.
Yeah, Stretchy. How you feel? I mean, it's better than go home with losing. We tried our best to show our best. Match cap.
I just wanted 1 game with a good KDA, but my team fucked me, dude.
Obviously still a little bit sad and disappointed that we didn't make the most important win against DX. But happy that we ended the season, or like the world's journey, on a good note, winning against TES and UL and having a pretty good performance against both teams.
Alright, Chris, here.
Say the word.
Hi guys. Pretty disappointing end to our season in some ways. I think a lot of us felt coming in today that we really had a good chance of making out of groups. Unfortunately we didn't. But the good thing is we did show a lot of great things that we are as a team, that we've been showing all year. Back-to-back finals, coming to Worlds, being the top Chinese team. And I just want to say it's like really great job everyone. I think it's not that many people had a lot of expectations of us, but we had really high expectations of ourselves, and I think we've more than met them. And I just want to say that I'm really proud of all you guys this year. This is a really amazing year for all of us.
Thank you, Greg.
So thank you guys for everything.
Cool.
Yeah. I get that
I remember in spring, people were just thinking we were going to be 8th place team, just like not even making playoffs. And if they make playoffs, it's kind of lucky and they're just going to get destroyed in the first stage of playoffs. So making it to the finals in spring split, I think that kind of opened up like a little bit of like the fans that like, oh, maybe they're here to compete, but it's still like, people's fault we were bad and we didn't deserve to be in the finals, especially after getting 3-0 by C9. Considering everyone thought we were going to be 8th place team, and now we're back-to-back finalists and we made it to Worlds, and now at Worlds we went 3-3, which I think is very respectable in such a hot group. I just don't think I would ever imagine, like when I signed with Flyquest, that this would be the outcome of 2020, so I'm really happy.
Obviously, as like team-wise, we success like 2 times final, and then made Worlds. It feels great, but it more feels great because many people thought we are really bad at the start, and then we showed that they're wrong, and then yeah, it was really just happy.
Even though we accomplished so much this year, my goal going into Worlds was to ultimately make it out of the group stages, and unfortunately we couldn't do that, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that regard, but I'm still really happy of everything we accomplished this year, and shouts out to the whole Flyquest team, staff, players, everyone. Thank you.
I think if you look back, you could pretty much say this year was pretty successful. Like back-to-back finals, Worlds group stage 3-3, obviously not what we hoped for and what we tried to achieve. Like we could have played better against, we just needed to get like one of these DX games in our favor, right? So it's definitely bittersweet, but I would say overall a pretty good story.
I don't know. I wouldn't say that NA needs fixing necessarily. I think that there's things to improve in the region, obviously, because I think that if you want to achieve, you know, the level of play that EU and Korea and China has, then we're gonna have to like make extra changes and probably do more than they will have to, just because of our player size. But I think we have all the resources, and I think we're capable of kind of finding unique ways to find advantages. So I don't think there's like an easy answer. It's just kind of a burden that we have. So I don't know. I've always tried to do my best, and I think everyone, if everyone tries to do their best as well, then we'll see improvements. And it only takes 1 year of a team making a deep run to kind of give some belief that the region can kind of pick itself up. I think that's what it takes.